How many of you have been told to fake it till you make it or act as if? I unequivocally reject the concept because it reeks of dishonesty, pretense, and lies. Greetings. My name is Joseph Yeager. Welcome to another Life in Perspective broadcast. My objective is to provide thought-provoking discussions so you can optimize your perspective on life. When I began my primary career over 25 years ago, its entire premise was based on this concept. I had to talk a big game and pretend to be a hotshot so I could convince people monetarily out of my league to part with their money and take a chance on me. I did that for years and absolutely hated it. It didn't matter whether I had a good run and money in my pocket or a dry run. I felt like an imposter all the time. Do you feel that way? Before I continue, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so by clicking the subscribe link below. It's free and would be much appreciated. You may also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I kept being told that rich people like to deal with other rich people, that no one would buy from me if they knew that I drove a jalopy, lived in a basement, and wore the 3 for $100 suit special, that when I entertain it has to be steak, cigars, and cognac. It doesn't matter if I have to go into debt because soon I'll be driving a BMW, have wads of cash, and be a player. I'll belong, so fake it till I make it. It will all be worth it in the end. A few short years later, many of these same fake it till you make it gurus were picked up in their homes at 6 a.m. on a random morning by the FBI in their pajamas and disbarred from the industry and stripped of their ill-begotten wealth. Was it worth it? So much emphasis has been put on creating an image of success for the world to see. There's no wonder we no longer know how to be or act in public. There is a reason self-development, psychiatry, depression, and suicide are all booming. We binge on motivational videos and look for the shortest and least intensive path to what we believe will transition us from faking it to making it. And considering that so many gurus on social media have the quick and easy answer, it amazes me that more people haven't made that transition. What puzzles me even more is that most people identify with rags to riches stories that are fraught with hardship. An immigrant taking a leap of faith and escapes an oppressive regime in a war-torn country to bring his or her family to a free country for the chance at a better life. They don't speak the language and have $20 in their pocket, yet manage to hold on to their pride and values, grind an honest living, and end up making it without faking it. These admirers cheer and flock to read the books and watch the movies that tell these stories. They are pumped and motivated to seek their own fortune, but still try to fake it to make it. And when they are made fun of by their friends and the money doesn't just appear, they settle for just admiring again. These are the same people that go into a store and always say, "I'm just looking," and never buy. These are the people that haven't learned anything from the stories they so admire. For those who say there is no nobility in poverty, I disagree. Being noble is defined as having or showing fine personal qualities or high moral principles and ideals. If we don't have high moral principle and ideals when we're poor or trying to make it, then we sure as hell aren't going to have them when we are wealthy. Besides, how is being noble and being known for it less desirable than faking it? The best rags to riches stories are the ones that display the imperfections and steadfast resolve of principle, values, and sticking by them throughout the hero's story. That is what we identify with. Yet we still revert back to faking it as soon as we close the book or turn off the screen because our image isn't good enough. How proud and genuine can you possibly feel, even if you make it, when you look at yourself in the mirror? How will you convince yourself that you are the real deal, if not by faking it some more? Aren't you sick of this charade? Ultimately, the risks of living a fake existence are losing trust with yourself and others, looking to take shortcuts that will likely come back to bite you falsely believe you are better than you are, and the lack of empowering habits, just to name a few. All of which will not grant you the peace and happiness you crave after all the faking you sacrificed your soul for so long, in the hope it will all be worth it in the end. So as Jordan Syatt bluntly said, don't fake it till you make it. That's garbage advice. Face it till you make it. Get up, work hard, fail, stand back up, face it again, do a little better, fail again, get back up, repeat. That's what makes a great rags to riches story, not the absence of rags and all the fake riches because you were more worried about what your friends will say. Write and live your story and change your friends if they don't like it. They're fake friends and have an image to maintain. Real friends don't give a damn. Define the real person you want to become and live true to that. However much you dislike your current situation, embrace it, face it, and change it by being the real you and doing real work through it. That's the part you'll be most proud of and eventually admired for when you do make it. But before you start writing your new story, answer truthfully. How real are you now? Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and let me know what topics you would like my perspective on in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.